G'day, Nick from Australiannativebee here. Today I'm going to go visit Paul Anderson. Paul Anderson's been keeping stingless bees since 1982 and he's a wealth of knowledge, so I thought I'd follow him around his house and interview him. Just a word of warning, if you're 15 years old or younger, I would suggest exiting this video now as it does have some strong language in it. So I hope you enjoy, and language warning.
2, 3, 4 boxes. You know, I don't know why.
Have you thought of making them all smaller so they're easier to manage? Like split all these in half and do it?
Then I can't get the honey. These are honey boxes. These aren't bullshit boxes. You know, these are obviously, these two are new ones that I put on. Oh no, these are weathered. And, one side there's like they're new and the other side's weathered.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There you are, you'll get to see inside of some fucking thing. Yeah, look at all the bastards.
Okay.
Now, yeah, they're hockingsi, they're right up here. Now, we'll have to go and get a knife and cut it off. Books, and they want to go on and on about books. You know, I tell them to throw half the book away.
And get one.
By the time you throw half the book away, listen to half the book, take notice of half the book. I said, throw the rest of it in. And I brought up, you know, about these other hives, you know, I better not say names on there. And, oh, but what I'm going to do, I've made one, what I'm going to do with it? I said, fucking chop it up for 5, and I said, if you want it. When I come to look at it, that'll be honey. But see, I was telling you, some little varmints, there is no honey. And that was only a little hive. Now you're going to tell me that they're going to build honey in that one hive that you got there?
No, that's just the brood box. The
Yeah,
honey
okay.
would go on top.
All right. I understand. Yeah, the old man when he was alive, he used to give me a hand on the saw bench, right? And we used to have the piece of timber, see that piece that was originally all cracked out? And we used to get the wax and stuff it in there and just put a little hole through it. Then the bees do what they want to do. See these here? These are original experiments that go back to the friggin' 80s. See these, this must have been a bottom box or something one time. See these 3 holes here? You see that?
Yep.
And they've all plugged them up. See that there? And they've plugged up 2 of them and left that real big oval one.
You sort of give them their idea of what they...
Since in the 80s. He ended up on TV somewhere in the 80s or the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
He was on TV and he gave me a list of people like that from North Queensland who wanted to buy bees.
Yeah.
And these were his boxes, see that? They were out here again. They're too friggin' big.
Oh, you've cut them back. You've cut them down.
And we cut ply and put in the side. But the ply isn't the same width as the timber. See how the timber?
Yeah.
How he wanted the timber? They're just too friggin' big. You know? And that was their specification. See? Go away, idiots! that was their see they've got a little hole in there.
Right.
See these other holes have all plugged up. Look, now look, that's not a big hive. They've got a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom.
Wow.
And DPI boxes, the white one.
No. Yeah, I'm just saying this was their measurements. They never said anything about a hole. They probably had a hole down the middle, down the bottom on the original box. But look, see it's starting to rot. But all right, now what's this, a brood box?
Yeah, clear panel there.
Yeah.
Now when it fills up and I've got my number, say I got 100 hives, I'm happy now.
Yep.
Unscrew that lid and then the honey supers can go on top of that.
All right, and now what are you going to have, how are they going to get through? And what's to say, that's a fair area for the brood, but what's to say, they're going to circle it all in honey anyway.
Same size as your box?
Yeah.
Fucking works, mate.
Yeah, but you pull them back out.
No, leave them in there, they stay in there. And then it just sticks to it.
I've seen them bloody things on your thing.
Nick gave me the idea and it come from an old bloke where there.
That's file bar. It's the first two.
Yeah, I know. He's got the ones that go from left to right.
That's the one.
Yeah. They've obviously got a lot of brood in there, as you saw.
Yeah.
Why didn't they take the honey up?
Next question.
I haven't looked at it for 2 years.
Next question. If you confine them into here, and they've only got them little honey supers like there on top, with only that slot at the, where's the entrance?
Yeah, at the back or
The
whatever.
entrance, I've got slots, right? So the entrance at
Yeah,
the back.
that's
will
all right.
that force them, because they're only so thin, will that force them to say, hey, we're not going to bring any shit up here, no brood up here, we've just got to put honey up here?
It probably will.
That's the theory.
It probably will. But then I've got holes in the middle, and they will bring brood up past there if they're pushed. But
You got a treated box here.
yeah. And that's an old hive. Look how thin it is. And they go on about having the thickness of timber, man. What are these so-called experts? Are they fuckwits? From Mackay South, you probably need a thicker box, but not up here. If it's different, if he's out in the sun all the time, 24/7, you might need a thicker box for insulation. But these fucking wankers that go on about shit.
Makes sense.
Look at this. No, that box is always probably older than that one. And look how thin they are. They're all thin, the whole hive.
Yeah.
And yet they're surviving.
Yeah.
You said that you keep some cardboard boxes, or you got some in cardboard
I'll show
boxes.
you some in a minute.
Yeah, cool.
In this box, it looks like a dog has even chewed it, or a cow's chewed the corner. Those bees have been in that box for at least 5 years, at least.
That's full.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
What do you reckon the
I
volume
had to
of
put
that?
another bottom on it because I chewed through these bloody mongrel ants. They chewed through the bottom. Now what's that?
Advancing front, is it?
No, what is it?
Brood?
Guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were hot from
What's
the
the
side.
honey like here?
I don't know. Try. You better have a try. That's
oh,
not.
that's that.
That really looks like it's royal jelly. The honey's more like
and that's
the honey's like the one in the bottom here.
That's a better flavour than the stuff that's coming from Mariba.
Yeah, that's
Why is that?
I think that's a royal jelly. I don't think it is honey.
Is the queen there? No.
Yeah, the honey's down the bottom. The honey's that watery shit.
Yeah, I'm looking for the queen.
That's what they used to rear the queens up with. Here's honey.
How do you know if it's royal jelly?
Because I know.
A bit thicker.
Because I know. Because from having the English beehives, you just know. What's that? What do they call when you get that production? Mass production or whatever it is. Where they're all jammed in together.
Yeah.
And these fucking clowns in the books tell you can't do it. Put them on top of each other. Put them beside each other. You start getting your hand between them. Fucking idiots.